change in relationship is tricky. So the way that relationships are formed is that we come together and we mesh. We connect. And when we connect in a particular direction, a particular way, we stay connected in that same way. And the ways that our brain works has a tendency to keep us connected in that same way. We have habitual patterns that are developed within that relationship. We can predict how that person's going to behave because this is how they've behaved before, right? We know what to expect from each other. That reduces anxiety, and so we fall into patterns and we connect in this way. Now, one or both partners may decide to change something about themselves. And even when one partner is changing something at the encouragement of the other partner, it doesn't always mean that things go smoothly, right? We're connected this way. Somebody else makes a change, one or the other makes a change like this. They have made a change, and then we don't connect the same way that we used to. And like I said, even if this person is the one who said, hey, you need to make this change, and you said, okay, I'll make this change, and I made the change, and it feels like this person is trying to pull me back, and not intentionally, but that's exactly what their behavior is doing. Their expectations, their stated words, their behaviors are all trying to pull you back into relationship the way it has always been, the way that it quote unquote works. Whether it actually works or not, right? It is the way that it has been. Now, this person changing gets very frustrated. This person doesn't realize they need to do some changing too. In order to keep this change state corrected, this person needs to come and join them in a different way. And that can be a very difficult thing for people to understand. That just because, for example, this person says you need to stop drinking, right? This person stops drinking. But the way that this person interacts with this person, with the other, is pulling them back. They expect the same things. Oh, you're just going to do this anyway, right? Because you've always said this before and you never were able to, and so that pulls them back into the drinking again, right? So I've made the change. Why aren't you supporting me in that change? Well, because the other person doesn't realize they need to do something different too in order to support the change and rework the relationship with different expectations, different understandings. And of course, this is true of really any type of change. It could be about eating. It could be about argument patterns. I was working with one couple that the wife was upset because she felt like her husband never gave her compliments or encouragements. And so I gave them just a little assignment, between now and next session. Husband, I want you to just give one sincere compliment every day to your wife. And he agreed. And so they came in the next time, and I said, hey, how'd that assignment go? And he rolled his eyes and looked off in the distance, and she said, well, he did it, but he didn't mean it. It wasn't sincere. And I said, what happened? So I turned to him and I said, were the compliments not sincere? And he said, yes, they really were. They were very sincere. She didn't believe me. And I looked at the wife and I said, do you realize you kept him in the old pattern? You didn't let him change. And she was like, oh, I didn't realize that. And so if there are things in relationships that need to adjust and change, both partners need to work together and to understand the dynamics and to shift. And then change can stay. And we can support each other in the new and improved relationship.